Welcome back to Days of Our Relapse. Where previously, we get to hear from Sayori dealing with her depression episodes
Man, she works fast.
and receiving therapy.
I didn't expect her to tell her parents so soon after we talked about it.
Then things get steamy between JQilin and Monika.
How? Maybe if I'm not mistaken.
Will JQilin be able to deal with Monika's problems? How will Monika react to finally being able to spend time with JQilin?
There's nothing.
Find out now in Days of Our Relapse. What it is, what it do? You already know who it is, it's your boy. And welcome back to another episode of Days of Our Relapse. Where we are into some stuff, boy. There's a lot of drama going on. But you already know that if you've been keeping up with the series. So, if you guys are ready for more high impact drama for Days of Our Relapse, be sure to hit the like button and stay tuned because we need to know if JQilin and Monika make up, gosh darn it. Even though I'm in a shitty mood now, I still make my way to town. I'm annoyed the entire time that I'm in the pharmacy looking for antibiotics. I accidentally let out my pissy tone as I pay for the medicine, but I fail to care. All the slight annoyances on the bus ride are amplified. Every bump, every slow car in front of us, every whining kid. It feels like I'm about to lose my mind as we finally arrive at my stop. I stand fuming on the sidewalk as I get off the bus. Once I've collected myself slightly, I begin my walk home. I aggressively lock the door and make my way inside. I go to set the medicine on the kitchen table. Fuck! I lose my shit. I see all the dirty dishes in the kitchen. Even if I know it's not the dishes that are making me mad, I scream at them anyways. God damn it! Why? Everything's going so fucking well until she found I had Yuri's number. Who gives a damn about whose number I have? Doesn't mean shit! I already said I'll be your fucking friend, so I get pissed at me. Because she doesn't want to be your friend. She wants to be more than your friend. She wants to be your girlfriend. Why is that so hard to understand? How are you gonna get mad at me because I'm the one who's not available? Sorry that I don't break up with Sarah and ignore the other girls to spare your feelings. If you want to ignore me even though after I explain things so that I still want to hang out with you, go right ahead. See if I care. Actually, you do care. You care a little bit. That's why you're ranting right now. Fuck. Now I've gotten that out of my system, I begin to pick up some of the dishes. I continue to vent as I finish washing the skillets. By this point, most of my anger has subsided, but my general annoyance continues to linger. I try to take my mind off things as I lay down on the couch. But the universe, knowing that this is my intention, decides to prevent it. I pull my phone out to check the alert.
Hey, I was wondering if you were home yet.
Crap, I forgot about Sayori. My annoyance from before mixes in with this new guilt to make quite an enjoyable emotion. He's annoyed from Monika, he wants to be left alone, but he feels bad that Sayori wants to spend time with him. He's like, oh, but Sayori's part of the reason Monika's freaked out on me, so it's all just a cluster. Yeah, I just finished doing some dishes so the place wouldn't be a mess.
Oh, okay. Is it still alright if I come over?
For a split second, my brain thinks about saying no before I realize how big of a selfish asshole that would make me. Oh, of course. You could come whenever you want.
Okay, I'll be there in a little while.
See you soon. I try to settle some of my nerves as I send the message. Everything's gonna be fine. Sayori will come over, we'll talk, I'll support her the best I can. And if she's willing to listen, I'll try talking to Monika again sometime this weekend. I clap my hands together and whip out the fakest smile in my arsenal. Okay! Let's not try to fuck anything else up! I spent the next few minutes coming to try and build my confidence. I'll continue to try and build my confidence. It's showtime. I straighten up off the couch and make my way to the door. Truth be told, thinking about Sarah played a big part in making me feel better. My genuine smile comes out to play as I let her in.
Hi, Killin.
Well, hiya, Sayori. I'm glad to see that you're in a good mood.
Well, my parents are still adjusting to the news, so I'm glad that I could come over. I know it's because they care, but I just want something normal for a little while.
Well, I'm not sure if I qualify as normal, but I'll try my best. Here, we can talk about it in the living room if you want.
Alright.
We can talk about it in the living room if you want, as opposed to what, staying in your foyer. Sari follows me to the living room where we both proceed to take a seat on the couch. If you feel comfortable talking about it, I'm curious to hear about how things went.
Let's see.
She proceeds to tell me about her trip to the doctor's office. She talks about how she was screened for depression and later diagnosed with it. Her mother was apparently on the brink of tears the whole time they were there. This was followed by her father basically being frozen while they told him the news.
I told them that it wasn't their fault, that they shouldn't feel guilty. But ever since I've been home, they treat me like I'm made of glass. I just want things to go back to normal, but now...
I can see the fear in her eyes as she thinks about how things might never be the same as they were. Hey, don't think like that. Also, my buddy Howl at the Moon playing Deep Rock Galactic. Sup, Will? It's like I told you this morning. No matter what happens, they still love and care about you. Even if it may seem like things are going to stay different, I'm confident that they won't. It's just a lot to digest for them. The things will go back to normal eventually, you know?
Maybe. It's just that...
Sarah's face seems to light up as I poke her. I suddenly feel my heart racing as I look into her eyes. The world around me seems to slow down as we gaze at each other.
Killin, I don't want everything to go back to normal. I want this. Us. You make me so happy. It's so selfish, but I just want to be with you.
Well, oh sorry, that's how Monika feels. But you won out this time, Sayori.
I always want to be by your side.
Sayori. I feel a fire burning within me as we lock lips. So now we get to tier 2. We got the tier 1, which is hugging. Then we got the tier 2, which is smooching. Let's see if we get to tier 5. There's energy between us that I've never felt before. Everything is so vivid in this moment. The softness of her hair, the tears of joy smeared on her face, her perky breast pressed against my chest. It's like wholesome. Whoa! We are from wholesome to red-blooded male real quick. I can feel her grip on my back growing tighter and tighter as we continue to make out. Our eyes lock as we both pause and take a breath. I smile at her as I wipe some of the tears off her face.
Sorry if I'm not very good. I've never really done that before.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it doesn't take much to be better than me.
You're so silly, Killin.
Well, you're the one who brings it out in me. And I notice that even though we aren't kissing anymore, Sayori still has a firm grip on me. She really doesn't want to let me go, does she? And I'd be damned if I ever let her. She once again pulls herself toward me, but this time opts to rest her head on my chest. I begin to grow accustomed to this position. There's a comfortable silence in the room. Until I decide to disrupt it, that is. Hey, Sayori, are you hungry by any chance? Hey, my ears are up here, you know.
Sorry. I haven't eaten since lunch, and going to the doctor did make me kinda hungry. Why do you ask?
Well, I was thinking it would be pretty normal to order a pizza and watch a movie together. If that's something you're interested in. No, she's not interested in that. She's just gonna she's gonna get up from that couch and go back home. That's it, you ruined it.
I would like that a lot.
Then leave it to me. I whip my phone out and pull up the website to one of the nearby pizza places. Careful not to be too awkward, I wrap my arm around her in a way that allows both of us to see the screen's phone. The screen's phone. See the phone screen. We design a pizza together and then order for delivery. Once it's nice and settled, I turn on the TV and open one of the streaming apps. We spend the next few minutes looking for a movie before finally settling down on a crappy looking rom-com. Ah yes, the couple looking at the cheesy rom-com. How cliche. Hey, sorry. I was gonna go change real quick before the pizza gets here.
Alright.
It takes a second for her to relinquish her hold on me, but once she does, I make my way towards the stairs. I know Finn is internally screaming right now at this point. A date night with Sayori where we get to eat pizza and watch movies? I know Finn's like, sign me up. I change out of my clothes and into my very bland casual clothes. As I throw on gray shirt number 3, I begin to feel a little dizzy. Ugh, don't tell me. Before I know it, I'm down on one knee struggling to see straight. My breathing has become short and sporadic as I feel like I might pass out. Damn it! I can't let this happen now. I place my palm on my forehead and feel some heat, but can't tell if it's a fever or not. Well, we know it's not the gun fever. I close my eyes and try to calm my breathing. I stay like this until I'm finally able to muster enough strength to stand up again. Once I'm on my feet, the dizziness begins to go away and my breathing has returned to normal. I really need to take that medicine soon. This weekend should be spent resting. I've already made promises to the girls. I try and maintain a positive attitude to all the shitty circumstances. It's always something, isn't it? My spacing out is interrupted by a knock at the front door. After giving the pizza guy a tip and taking in the boxes, I hear Sayori shuffle up behind me.
Are you sure it's not too much trouble buying us pizza? I could have gone halvesies with you.
It's alright. After all, what kind of guy would I be if I didn't treat my girlfriend to dinner every now and then? Calling her my girlfriend out loud like that makes my face feel hot. Yeah, it's kind of the first time we acknowledge that she's like our girlfriend. Anyways, could you put these on the kitchen table? I was gonna lock the door real quick.
Sure.
I hand Sayori the boxes and turn to lock the door. First I use the cards for the movie and then order a pizza. If this illness doesn't kill me, my parents just might. Can't relate. Shit, the medicine! I rush over to the kitchen to see how Sayori set the boxes pretty close to the bag containing the antibiotics. Luckily for me, it doesn't seem that the bag has been disturbed at all. Whew. I sneakily grab the bag and place it in a random drawer.
Hey, JQilin, is there anything to drink?
Oh, yeah. There's some bottles of soda and water in the fridge. Or I could make some tea if you... I'm calling if Sayori opens the fridge and pulls out a bottle of watermelon ramune. Oh, I love ramune! Oh, that stuff's great. Western as upbringing or not, ramune soda is the shit. It really is. Ramune. After nudging her out of the way to grab my own bottle, we begin to make our plates. Once we're stocked up on napkins and greasy goodness, we make our way back to the living room. We take our seats on the couch and start the movies as we begin eating.
Thanks for thanks for your pizza, Killin. It's really good.
Don't mention it. Naturalmente. Buddy, my friend, don't worry about it. Don't look at the kind of guy who would deliver on the pizza. I do only partake in the finest of Italian cuisine, after all. It seems like we're a little over halfway through the movie at this point. We finished eating a while ago and proceed to resume our positions of her leaning against me. I'm trying to focus on what I'm watching, but I can feel my eyelids getting heavy. I glance over to ask Sarah if she's tired, but I immediately see that she's out like a light. It's been a long day for her, I'm sure. Our heart-to-heart this morning, opening to her parents about her depression, getting diagnosed. All that happened in one day? Damn. And yet, she's still able to wear a smile on her face. I brush some of Sayori's hair out of her face like they do in the movies. Unlike the movies, however, the hair immediately falls back where it was, causing me to have to withhold a giggle. It doesn't seem fair. Someone who's always looking after others, always trying to put a smile on someone's face, to be cursed like this, to feel unwanted and alone. I subconsciously tighten my grip around her as these thoughts plague me. I promise I won't let you go, Sayori. No matter what. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I see why a lot of people like Sayori as their best girl. Sayori does have a lot of positive traits about her. Depression aside, but you know, depending on how Sayori is written, like a relationship with her could still work with her depression. So I'm still on the boat of not having a best girl, but I could definitely see why a lot of people have Sayori as their best girl.
But why? Why go through so much trauma just to keep him from knowing? This is the first time I've ever tried to think about these things outside of my room. For some reason, things just don't feel right when I try to go there today. Ever since the end of the club meeting and my argument with Killin, I've been trying to put the pieces together in my head. That thing inside him, the save data, his explanation isn't much to go on. Though I'm guessing that was in the interest of time, it seemed to be losing control there toward the end. So I can't take full control of Killin for long, and doesn't seem to want to unless it's important. Plus, it appears to have fairly good coding skills. It managed to set up a failsafe for the girl's personality traits as well as use a rewind function. Damn, even I have been able to properly use a rewind. Jealousy aside though. So how does Killin not know that this thing is in him? And why does it want to keep things that way?
Because Monika doesn't want he doesn't want to interfere too much. He wants Killin's personality to be the main thing that interacts with the girls, not his sentience. Plus, the save data doesn't really know. The save data doesn't really know where he should, you know, step in and where he shouldn't. And plus, he doesn't really want to change things too much, like I said before. And he's just kind of taking things as he goes along because this all is pretty much new to him. So he's learning as he goes, basically.
Sure, he may have a bit of a god complex on Tuesday, but he's become so much more responsible since then. What am I saying? After today, he can go to hell for all I care. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm such a sucker. Here I am apologizing to nobody over an angry thought. But I deserve to be mad. He basically lied to me.
Did he? Did he lie to you though? I mean, Did he say he was gonna spend time with only you? And did he lie to you about being with any of the other girls? He didn't even talk about that with you. You basically put that together on your own. And besides, even if he did technically lie to you, he technically doesn't really owe you an explanation, Monika. He's his own person, could do whatever he wants. I'm sorry that he didn't choose you, but you can't really be mad at the guy for that.
And there's no telling when he and Yuri did together.
I mean, they kissed. That's it.
I blush a little as I think about how Yuri's obsessiveness might translate to other things. What a jerk. Trying to play us all like that.
Really? Really? You know, Monika wouldn't be saying this. I guarantee you. How much y'all want to bet Monika would be less salty if he tried to make a move on her? I guarantee you Monika would be way less salty if he made a move on her. How much y'all want to bet in the comment section that that be the case?
But still... I think I'm losing my mind. It's just one guy.
Yes, but he's unlike any guy you've ever met. It's that Jack Dawson syndrome.
One guy that might be the closest thing to a real person I've ever had the chance to be with. Even if I want to believe that statement, something doesn't feel right. That's the only reason I like him. It's only because he's like me, nothing else. My heart begins to beat faster as I think about all the things we've talked about and stupid jokes he's made. Maybe I should apologize. If things are really going to continue beyond the script, if this really is going to be life for us, we shouldn't have any bad blood between us. And maybe, if things don't work out between him and Sayori,
I'll just ease on down the road. ease on down to Killin's DMs and be like,
so, I hear you and Sayori broke up. I'm so sad about that.
And then Monika like puts her, you know how girls do that things where they like squeeze their boobs together with their arms. Monika's gonna lean over, she's gonna do that with her arms, and she's like,
well, I'm gonna be here for you if you need anything from me, okay? Anything at all.
And then he was like, well, Monika, I have been feeling kind of lonely recently, you know. Things just been so quiet around here ever since Sayori left, so thank you, Monika. I might take you up on that.
Oh, it's no problem, Kellen.
I'm gonna stop. It's getting crazy. Monika?
Kellen?
Hey. I, didn't expect to see anyone out here this late.
Yeah, I was just getting some air is all.
She sure did come a long way just to get some air. But at least she seemed to have calmed down.
What about you? I didn't expect to see anyone either.
Oh, yeah. Well, I live here. I was doing something similar. Just wanted to clear my head. And make sure to leave out the fact that I just finished taking Sayori back to her house.
I see.
Man, I really need to do something about this awkwardness. Listen, Monika. About what happened today.
I should apologize.
Huh?
I shouldn't jump to conclusions about what you said. And I should have listened to you when you were trying to explain.
That was unexpected. It's alright. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I should have told you sooner about what my plan was. I didn't mean to hurt you like that. And I promise there's nothing going on between me and Yuri. Or me and Natsuki.
So you and Sayori are still...
Yeah, we are. I'll try whatever I can to make Monika feel better. But I still love Sayori. Monika, please understand. I really enjoy spending time with you. In fact, I've been looking forward to it these last few days. Our banter, our serious discussions, us playing piano together. I've loved every minute of it. I'm the luckiest guy on earth to have you as a friend. But I do love Sayori. I really do. I know that may hurt to hear, and you're an absolutely amazing girl. You know, aside from the fact that you tried to increase Sarah's depression, you know, aside from the fact that you cursed me out, jump to conclusions, you know, aside from the fact you kind of clown Natsuki and Yuri, saying they're nothing more than just lines of code, aside from all that, you're an absolutely amazing girl. Even the guys at school who adore you don't know how much they're missing out on. Just because me and Sarah are together now, doesn't mean I want to spend any less time with you. It's kind of embarrassing, but I was driving myself crazy thinking about how you were mad at me. I subconsciously scratched my temple while trying to hide my blush.
I...
But I guess anyone in their right mind would be pissed at themselves they messed things up with you. I smiled at Monika, but it's clear she's still pretty torn. No duh! She's like, I love spending time with you, Monika. We have so much fun together. Our chemistry is so great. We have so much in common, Monika. Isn't that great, Monika, how we have such great chemistry and that we work so well together? But I can't date you because I got a whole other woman in my life over here. Isn't it great, Monika, to have something so close to you that you wanted for so long but you can't have it? Isn't that great, Monika? That's basically what MC's doing right now.
JQilin, I really like you, and I don't think I'm ready to stop really liking you. But the thought of us not speaking to each other anymore scares me. So please just... Please promise me you won't leave me alone again.
Monika? Why? Why does it bother her so much that we aren't together? What am I to this girl? Why does she care so much? Because apparently you're the only thing she has to... You're the only thing she considers a real person in this world. You're all she's got in her eyes. She doesn't want to lose that, even if you're not with her.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get like that.
It's alright. Take your time.
Huh. Why does a jerk like you have to be so nice?
Monika delivers that line as she just watched a family dog die. Monika,
It's alright. I was just kidding. You're always trying to cheer people up, JQilin. Always smiling when things go wrong. You and Sari both. Maybe you two do belong together.
She has no idea how wrong she is about me. Even when I'm smiling, I'm mortified of what could happen, of the potential outcomes. One slip up and I could very well end up watching one of my friends die. The weight on my shoulders begins to get heavier as I look at her. Me and Sari might be more of a deal breaker than I thought. Monika? As much as I hate it, things might not be the same between us. But even so, I'm willing to do as much as possible to try and get them close to what they were. So, what do you say that I keep the promise I made to you?
Well, what about Yuri? I was like, what about Yuri?
I can hear bitterness in her voice as she says Yuri's name. I'll figure something out. Don't worry. If you're up for it, tomorrow will be a date for just you and me. It looks like this smile was able to get through to her a bit.
I would like that. And she's like, yeah, what about that Yuri skank?
Well then, consider it done. Here, I'll just give you my num. I freeze up as I don't feel my phone in my pocket. That's weird, I know I had it on me when I took Sari home. Unless... Wait, is Sari about to walk out and she says, oh, you left your phone with me, as I took you home. And it's just like, kill it! Oh no! No!